nervous. On the way, he gets a call from his kids and wife asking when he's coming home, and he begs me to be quiet in the background.
Oh, no.
When he's done, he comes clean and starts apologizing profusely. I just asked him to take me back home. He literally handed me a Buffalo Wild Wings card for my trouble.
Okay.
And thanked me for not outing him all over the phone. Never spoke or saw him again.
Wow. Gift card's a nice touch. Yeah.
But thanks for your calls, your text messages. We're going to take a quick break. More Woody Shows next time.
More Woody Show.
Next, call 98.7. LA's new alternative.
The hit true crime podcast, Paper Ghosts, is back with a brand new case. Season 3 digs deep into the 1992 cold case murder of Tammy Jo Zawicki, a New Jersey college student, and uncovers a murky police investigation, a pool of new suspects, and a community still desperate for answers 30 years later.
Tammy's supposed to be on campus, and she's not here, and people are starting to get worried.
Listen to Paper Ghosts on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes, at Cerritos Auto Square, it's a one.
Why so many lights?
Yes to the most new cars, and yes to the most used or certified pre-owned vehicles. So find just the yes you're looking for.
This is Jacob Emmer. If you've been in a truck accident, call 844-24-JACOB.
LA's new alternative. Call 98.7.
Work, please. Thank you. Why does your stupid car have so many lights on its fucking grill?
This bunch of songs
What
in a row.
dumbass fucking company decided they needed to dump lights on the front end of a car? Scion. Go.
Look home.
The Woody Show.
This much. All the girls that feel like this. Few times been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. 'Cause it ain't no holiday, girl. Ain't no holiday, girl. Few times been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. 'Cause it ain't no holiday, girl. Ain't no holiday, heard that you were talking and you didn't, and I would hear it. But who you talking like that, getting everybody caught up. So I'm ready to drive down, hit my back, gonna get a touch, I'm gonna take you out. That's right, put your pom-poms down, getting everybody caught up. Few times been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. 'Cause it ain't no holiday, girl, ain't no holiday.
God damn it, this song over yet? It's the same fucking verse 15 times. Of course, that one is on the windshield wiper. Awesome. Right in my line of sight.
Sensitivity training for a politically correct world. It is Wednesday morning. It's February the 15th. Nice. 2023. Woody, that's Ravy.
Good morning.
Greg Gorey is here.
What's up, Woody?
There's Menace.
What is up, Woody?
There's Seabass. We got Sammy. Bort and Caroline are here. Morgan's here. Vaughn is here. And we got the phones open, of course, as always, for you at 877-44-WOODY to be a part of the show. Call in with whatever you got. Topic, contest, whatever it might be. 877-44-WOODY. Text, of course, over to 2297 works just as well. Coming up this hour, Morgan's going to tell us about that date that she went on.
I'm excited.
Yeah. You know, because chicks have it so much easier. I mean, the world is their oyster.
Yeah. As long as they're breathing. They're in control in the dating world.
Yeah, guys are just like throwing a line out there, hoping something bites. And, you know, Morgan had said this guy that she went out with is typically somebody that she wouldn't. And that was kind of the idea, was somebody that you typically wouldn't have accepted or pursued anything with, you would normally swipe left, right? Is that for? Is swiping left the go away?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So
Sam, you're not on these apps?
No, I've never been on a dating app.
Oh,
Never?
okay.
No.
Wow. Yeah.
So yes, and something that she normally would just pass right by. But hey, give the guy a chance. And did it work out for her? So we're having her step out of her comfort zone. You know, sometimes you don't know. What if it's that diamond in the rough? What if this is Mr. Right?
Maybe.
I don't know. I have not asked her anything about the date because I wanted to find out in real time.
I asked her one thing.
You did?
As to where they went. That was it.
Oh, okay. So
I'm really looking forward to
we'll
this.
find out. How was everybody's Valentine's Day? Did you do ribs or did you do the lobster? Because Greg had leftover ribs in the fridge, and typically he makes lobster for Valentine's Day dinner, but he was really worried about those ribs.
Yeah, we shamed him.
He left yesterday saying that he was going to go ahead and do the lobster, but based on the body language right now, I'm guessing he didn't.
Lies.
I didn't do ribs, and I didn't do lobster.
Oh.
Because I had asked Mario if he wanted the lobster, and he said no, and I said, how about salmon? So I did salmon and shrimp.
Oh,
All right. You're addicted to salmon right now.
I'm so
well,
addicted.
he figured out you could do it in the air fryer, and it's freaking delicious.
I know, and I did it in the oven last night. Not as delicious.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
What
And
are
I
you
don't want to
doing?
pan fry because then it reeks up the house.
Yeah. You can do anything in the air fryer.
Dude, salmon in the air fryer.
The best.
The best.
Everything in the
Oh
air
my
fryer.
God, it's so good. So yeah, it was
Are you gonna
awesome.
get over?
And then I got these miniature cheesecakes because when they're small, they're fat free, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Depending on the size.
They're only,
control.
they're only bad for you if they're bigger.
If they're bigger, and they're like
Right.
the size of a hockey puck,
Sure.
and they're made with something called, and I don't know how to pronounce this, is it Kyr, K-Y-R yogurt?
Sure.
Okay.
So damn good. Oh my, like ever so sour,
Yeah.
like tangy. Oh my God,
Hell
cheesecake.
yeah, tang.
Right, little love mac. It was a good night.
Nice.
We got some more feedback here from that topic. What was the weirdest or weirdest or worst date that you were on? A guy suggested Dave and Buster's for a first date, which is fine. Except I said I'd rather do something else. He agreed, picked me up, and then took me to Dave and Buster's.
And took me
anyway.
to Dave Buster's.
Okay.
I will not respect your wishes.
Yep. I want to go to D&B's.
That'd be a good first date.
I think so.
I was expecting to go to lunch. Instead, the guy picked me up and took me to a gun range with 3 of his buddies.
Awesome. As a date.
Would not like that.
Yeah.
That's
Why not?
Remember
I
we?
hate the gun range.
Yeah, we've taken her. We have videos
Gun
in her
range is
face.
a miserable
like,
place.
It's fun.
It was blast.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
A guy picked me up for dinner after I chose the restaurant. Then he drove the wrong direction for 30 minutes before he even said anything. It turned out he didn't know where the place was, but didn't want to admit it.
Oh no. Those guys.
2 weeks into dating, this guy took me to his grandfather's funeral and introduced me as his special friend.
Okay.
God,
It's not awkward at all.
that might be the one.
317. My friend set me up with a guy. We were on the way to dinner. I kept talking to him, and he wasn't responding. Turns out she failed to mention he was partially deaf.
So you kind of yell at him.
That's awkward. Man, this guy's a dud.
Right. He's such a bore.
This one says, worst date I was ever on in college. Guy picked me up from my dorm. I got in his car. He had porn sounds coming through the speakers. I thought it was an accident, but we listened to it all the way to dinner.
What?
I had my friend pick me up from there.
That's weird.
That's creep.
That's so weird. Maybe it's like one of those, like, you know how people think,
It's aphrodisiac.
you know, like you play like classical music, like symphony music, like through a pregnant woman's belly, and it somehow like
Oh,
makes
right.
the baby smarter or something. Maybe it was like one of those things he was just trying to, he was like trying to will it.
Not even.
Yeah, like it was like
low.
Yeah. Like,
Weird.
oh, well, maybe if there's these sounds going in the background, it'll have like some kind of effect.
How does one get porn sounds? Did he burn it onto a CD?
I'm sure he was just playing
Just
the video in the
playing porn,
background. Yeah.
Isn't there like a channel for that you can
I
stream?
wonder. There should be.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there used to be audio porn back in the day.
There was?
Yeah, because
Oh.
I heard Howard Stern talk about it.
Really?
Yeah, he played audio from it. He said
Really?
they used to buy the tape.
Yeah. All right, here's one. It says, I went on a date with a guy, and before our drinks even came, he said that he saw my profile that I did martial arts, and then asked if I could kick him in the balls.
Ah,
All right.
I thought he was kidding. So I said, yeah, sure. But then he said he was serious and showed me a video of 2 naked girls taking turns kicking a guy in the junk.
Yeah, there's guys that are into that.
I said I needed to go, and I wasn't into it, and he offered to pay me $100.
Oh, wow.
Take the deal.
Okay.
I said, okay, I'll kick you in the parking lot. And he said, no, he would pay me $500 to go back to his place to do it. And I told him, no thanks. I don't want to become a skin suit tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, there was that guy who was on the strip in Vegas.
Right.
And he had a sign like, kick me in the balls for $10 or something like that.
He's
And,
undercharging.
and Seabass took him up on it.
How was it
Seabass in my head,
the
Chrissy.
juggalos?
And Chris is like, yeah, kick him in the balls.
Do it.
And so and he did. I mean, and he got
Full force.
full force, right in the jimmy.
I would never.
I think he
Right.
gave him a twomp, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, because he did feel bad.
I wouldn't kick or be kicked.
There has been stories of people dying like
I know.
Yeah.
Didn't Houdini die when he got punched in the stomach?
that. Yeah, but I thought that was the Nats.
Here was a conversation online that I saw yesterday. It was like a poll. They were just adding like a poll question. Some of the responses asking women to describe the worst date they've ever been on. So these aren't people that send us stuff, but a guy took a woman to lunch and said that she could spend a maximum of $10. For their first date, a guy took a woman to his house where they had dinner with his mom and his dad. Yeah, we heard some of that.
Nice.
Over coffee, a guy revealed that he was married, but said it was fine because his wife was flexible.
All right.
Run for the
Terrific.
hills.
A woman had to pay for an entire date because the guy said he forgot his card. We heard something about that.
Yeah.
And then later on in the date, his girlfriend found the woman on Instagram and told her that he scams women like that all the time.
Oh.
Wow.
Getting free meals.
Is this like an ex-girlfriend? Like, why are you still with him?
No.
A guy kept complaining about how he had to move back in with his parents every time somebody broke up with him. And then he asked his date how big her apartment was.
Okay.
Some lady went out with a professional athlete who wouldn't stop talking about himself. And at the beginning of the date, he said, there's a 90% chance I'm going to sleep with you tonight.
A 90% chance, huh?
All right.
I guess that's just the way he kind of like lay the groundwork, right?
Right. How bizarre.
Yeah. Although, wouldn't the approach be like, look, I don't think there's any chance that I sleep with you tonight, but I just wanted to get that awkwardness out of the way. And then it's like, what? What do you mean there's no chance? You know, it's almost like there's a challenge to it.
Yeah.
If you see 90%, and it's like you almost want to prove them wrong because you're too overconfident.
Mind games.
It's like Ralphie May's whole thing, rest in peace, comedian Ralphie May, about going after the volleyball chicks. It's not true what they say about it. I don't believe what the other students say about the volleyball girls. Oh my God, what do they say?
Right.
They say that you're all lesbians.
Right.
I'm so not a lesbian. I'm so not. And then, you know, well, how do you? I mean,
That's genius.
I'm not asking you to prove it, but no, I'm not a lesbian. I'll show you.
I'll prove it.
That is so
I'll prove
good.
it. Ralphie May.
That's what they say about you.
Yeah. All right. Let's take the break, and then we'll come back. I'll bring Morgan in here, and then we'll hear about this date.
All right.
Give the guy a chance. Somebody she otherwise would have just swiped left on and moved on, but she decided to give this guy a chance, see what he was all about. How did the date go? I guess it's no different than old school blind dates.
Pretty much.
This one, she just at least had the profile and the picture to go from. Like, that's more than blind dates get half the time, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, usually it's just like, oh, we're setting you up with a friend.
Right.
Here's maybe a picture of us together at some event at one point. That's pretty much all you know.
Right.
So we'll see how that went. After the break, 877-44-WOODY if you're calling in. Hit us up with that text over to 22987. Be right back.
A Meyer truck. Well, Myers are out here.
LA's new alternative. Alt 98.7 is about to lay $1,000 on you.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I just won $1,000 just for listening to LA's new alternative and the Woody Show. Thank you, Alt 98.7.
It's never been more over easy to win.
Take my girlfriend out to eat, spend stuff on stuff I need to do with the house.
Listen for keywords to enter at alt987fm.com. Are you serious? No rotten eggs here, only free range.
That doesn't make any sense. We don't have Myers on this side of the
Grab
country.
your share of the scratch every hour, 7 to 7 weekdays.
Fucking weird, man.
Alternative income.
Alt 98.7, LA's new alternative.
Powered by Sweet James Accident Attorneys. If you're hurt in an accident, winning is everything. Call the winning attorneys at Sweet James. 800-500-5200 and sweetjames.com.
Dell Technologies President's Day business event starts now with deals to power America's...
The Lakers beat the Supersonics. call Ice Cube the Top Gun. Hit the 3-wheel motion.
I was glad everything had worked out. Dropped the brunt off and been chirped out. Today was like one of those fine dreams. Didn't even see a berry flashing those high beams. No helicopter looking for the murder. 2 in the morning, got the fat burger. Even saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp, and it read Ice Cube's a pimp. Drunk as hell, but no throwing up. Halfway home, and my page is still blowing up. Today I didn't even have to use my AK. I gotta say it was a good day.
Or neighborhood grocery.
Yeah, north over the Grapevine later on today. Keep in mind it's snowing there, and the CHP is doing escorts over the Grapevine because of that snow. The freeway's open, but expect delays for sure because of snow. What's an escort for?
Yeah.
Isn't that hot?
Yeah, it's so hot.
Like if you need an escort,
The cops are providing escorts.
right? CHP's here for you.
We're gonna do like a street sweep.
I know.
For all those going over the Grapevine, just get an escort.
Pretty nice.
That's nice.
That's hot.
It's like a free with purchase.
That's going above and beyond.
That's nice. Talk about protecting and serving.
Yeah, that's the call to future. Taco Bell, sorry for going too far with its past breakfast. All you need in the morning is tasty, simple. America's newest billionaire, because the winner of that record-breaking $2.04 billion Powerball drawing was announced. It's Edward Castro. Do you know him? Would you like to get to know him? Do you want to marry him now? He didn't go to the big unveiling, but he did write a statement saying that he was shocked and ecstatic when he won, obviously. He wanted to remain private, declined that invitation to appear in public, so we only know his name. That's really all we know about him.
So who was the guy we saw talking? That wasn't him.
That was
Lottery official
guy.
A representative.
Right. Edward took the lump sum payment, $997.6 million. Now, he also said that the real winner, this is what Edward said in his statement, the real winner is the California public school system.
Is it?
Which will get $156 million from all the money generated from that drawing, and he's gratified that they're getting so much money as a result of his win.
No, that's the second place winner.
Yeah.
You are the winner with 900 and some million.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be a nod dog, Edward. You are the big winner.
You don't know how this works, Edward.
Right. Are you confused?
If you want them to be the big winner, why don't you switch places, give them
There
the
you go.
900, and then you keep the 100.
Exactly. The
$25,
paltry Three 156.
156.
Is the 900 before or after taxes?
That's a good question, Ray.
I thought they didn't tax lottery winnings in California.
I get so baffled with all
I'm
of it.
sure they
Somebody
did.
had texted over about that.
Dude, it's California.
There's no way they're not taxing that.
It's California. Yeah,
There's
they
no chance.
They probably take 98%.
We asked the question before, and there was something in there. I'm not sure if it's federal or if it's state. But there was something that people were texting over about. We'll look it up.
I'm sure it's triple tax.
Believe me, California taxes me on every little gambling tax slip that I get.
Yeah.
No way they're not taxing the lottery. They tax you every time you take a dump.
That's true. It's called the dump tax.
Yeah.
5 people got arrested after breaking into a weed dispensary at the corner of Melrose and Curacao Avenue. They got through the skylight to get in. That was yesterday, 12:50 in the morning, but luckily police got a call about a burglary in progress. They found 5 men inside that dispensary, all dressed in black. They were trying to scale the security gate when cops arrived, but no luck for the loser thieves. Taken into custody.
Are no California state taxes for lottery prizes, but we are required to withhold federal taxes. This is from calottery.com.
Okay.
It's from calottery.com.
But once it hits your bank account, they figure out.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Oh, they will get theirs.
Yeah.
You know it.
I think I made $7 in interest in my bank account last year. They're taxing that.
California took 2 of it.
Yep. That's what's happening, Wood.
What about the forecast today, Sammy?
Sunny today, high of 63 in the valley, 63 for downtown, 62 for Orange County, and 60s along the coast.
All right, we're going to find out how that date went with Morgan.
There you go, buddy.
She
Have
gave the guy a
fun.
chance. The guy who she otherwise would have never even reached out to. Or I'm not sure how those dating apps work, but yeah. They went on a date. We'll find out how it went. Coming up next, here on 98.7. alternative, and we are The Woody Show.
This is The Woody Show.
Well, here we are today.
You don't see the guy right there? Fucking wait, dummy.
Week, you know?
That's right.
And so, preemptively, have these meetings the week before. Hey, what's going on next week? Valentine's Day, and we post Super Bowl, blah, 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 what kind of stuff, anything we should do, or topics, or whatever. And Morgan had thrown out an idea. She goes, I'd be willing to go on a date with somebody.
I know.
And it was, the twist was, though, it was going to be somebody that she normally wouldn't. You know, somebody normally she would just swipe on by. It is swipe left, right?
Yes, swiping left, as you said, is goodbye.
That's goodbye. Take care.
You take care now.
You take care now. See you
Before we
later.
get to Morgan, Woody, did you do anything special? for
I know.
Valentine's Day?
What happened?
No.
Like, do you guys have a
Nothing?
special dinner?
They
I know
don't
you don't.
do
meal.
I know you don't do cards and stuff.
Some kind of delivery?
Just nothing.
Nothing. We didn't even have dinner together last night. because
Whoa.
Everybody was busy. Everybody had things going on.
What's happening?
Kids had activities, and yeah, there was homework.
Yeah, it was a
stuff
Tuesday,
that
dude.
happened, and then I was working, and then I got to eat by a certain time now. Doing this intermittent fasting thing, and I'm eating these like from a meal prep service thing. You know,
That's
so
boring.
yeah, I think look, we're
Just another day.
we do plenty of things where get her out of the house or
Sure.
go to a dinner. We'd much rather save it for that than kind of just try to shoehorn it into something when there's a bunch of other stuff going on.
I mean, I
in the
agree with
work
that.
week.
Did the
It's the same
kids
joke.
at least get you a card?
No.
No?
Give me a card? No.
Yeah, they still do
They're,
that.
they're not 5.
Be like a mom. But
Do they do that dumb thing at school still when they have to give Valentine's to everybody?
Yeah.
no, I mean my son's 13, so
They've outgrown that.
yeah, not doing any of that. And then my daughter, I think they do like a little
Exchange.
thing to girls. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of more of a girl thing.
Yeah.
I mean, Valentine's Day is a girl thing.
It's
anyway.
pretty girly.
Yeah, it is pretty girly. I think if you really ask dudes and dudes were honest, Valentine's Day just ain't it. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah. It's forced. It's like a forced
It is,
apology.
totally.
It's a forced I love you or whatever. My wife and I are very much on the same page with that. We don't do Valentine's Day. We don't do anniversaries.
Wow.
Just don't do it.
Alright.
No cards. No nothing.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it works for us.
That's
Some people-
good.
An open marriage works.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't be able to do.
No,
Greg
no.
couldn't do that where you don't acknowledge anniversaries and
Oh.
Valentine's Day.
Gotta
things like that.
celebrate.
I mean, I reluctantly do Valentine's Day. It's not like my favorite day.
Because the root of it, you're still both dudes.
That's true.
You know, so
That's
there's
true.
that. So walk us through this process.
Yes.
What dating app?
Tinder.
Tinder.
Tinder's the only dating app I've ever been on.
Okay.
Which, for people that don't know, Tinder's not really the relationship dating app. There's
That's like
other
the
apps.
hookup one?
Yeah, that's the one that's like, let's get to business type of thing.
Okay.
That was like the original one, and that's why I
Right.
stayed that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, other than the fact that I like to have sex with ugly people with the same name as me, I'm a really picky person. So I am constantly swiping left, right? So I found this guy, swiped right. Thankfully, he swiped right on me too.
What?
Right? Went to coffee with him, and I'm actually in a predicament now because I can't decide if I like him or not. 'Cause I really think I do.
Wow.
Which, is ironic because
Now, is that a form of desperation? I mean, how's the grocery store pickup thing been going?
it's been a little slow lately since I've started this show because I'm sleeping during the day. I'm having
Right.
less time to go pick up men at the grocery store.
Yeah.
So what made you swipe on him?
Yeah. Like, tell us more about the profile and about. Yeah. Do you have a picture?
I do have. I don't have my phone with me. Caroline, can you bring my phone? I have a picture of him, but the thing that I swiped right on is it says he was 6'4". So I'm like, okay, if there's gonna be one thing that I want, it's height, tallness.
Okay, right.
Everything
You're
else
tall.
I can settle. Yeah, I'm 5'10", 5'11",
Okay.
anything else I can settle, but the height was like, all right, I'll swipe right. So it said that he had a good job. It says he's diamond status at Caesars.
Oh, wow.
Which
That's
means
there's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
So he
Wow,
he's doing
diamond
some money.
Diamond status at
Where
Caesars.
is that?
You put that on your profile?
That was on his profile. I asked him on the date, but that was on his profile already.
So that means he's a big time gambler.
This could be a guy for Rave if it doesn't work
I know,
out.
right?
Did she get your sloppy seconds?
He sounds like he's too tall for me now.
Ravy, we can share.
Oh.
Pass.
Is that more about him or her?
No, it'd just be so awkward. They're so tall, and there I am.
I like it. Anyway, so he's 6'4", right? And he's
That guy?
He looks like a guy I've seen at the casino many times.
you might know him, Ravy.
I might.
Don't say his name.
He's unfortunate looking.
He's not the cutest
Great.
dude.
All right. So, Greg, give us your description, your
Yeah,
initial impression.
He looks like the guy that would be banished to the basement in the movie Office Space. Like, he's very dorky.
He's not that bad.
He's not that bad, but
He looks like a poker player.
He does.
The guy
He
that
definitely
play at
does.
one of the
That's a
tournaments.
Like one of those awkward guys with the hoodie on, the glasses on.
He looks like my buddy Dan.
he looks
Kinda
like
does look like Dan.
Looks like he's in his mid-40s-ish, maybe?
He's in his 30s.
Okay, he looks
So-
way older.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Yeah.
He's unfortunately.
Yeah, dorky is the first word that came to mind when I was swiping.
I don't know. He kind of just looks like a normal guy to me. Just like
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I could see where you wouldn't normally swipe right on this guy. But I mean, like you're definitely seeing some more. I mean, the people that Seabass has on that are popping up on his thing every once in a while, because that's what he's doing during meetings.
Right.
Like there's way more.
It's about swiping.
Unfortunate.
It's
Okay.
about volume.
Yeah.
So I get to this coffee. We just went to a coffee date. Don't want to commit too much time. He is the height that he said he was in his app. So I'm like, there's,
Okay.
you know,
Okay, not lying.
pro
One
column is
positive.
going.
Yes, that also probably means he's a diamond level Caesar's
Yeah,
guy.
did you ask him to
Yeah.
prove it?
No,
Yeah,
I
did you see your
didn't.
diamond?
Do they have a card for that? I should
Yes.
have asked.
Hell yeah, they
Of
do.
course, it's a player's card.
Yeah. Show me your card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They write it on a piece of paper.
No. Well, if I go out again, I'm trying to decide if I want to see him again. You guys have
Okay.
to help me, so I will ask
Right.
if I see him. So he's 6'4", diamond status at Caesars. The con list started going once we started talking a little bit, because he really wants to get married and have kids like soon.
Oh.
He's in his 30s. He's
So
at
like
that
you
point
said,
where
Greg,
that's
he
what
looks
he's looking. Yeah,
Okay.
like he's
He's
looking
on
for a
Tinder
wife.
for that.
Yeah.
I guess he's just covering all the bases.
Okay.
Yeah, so con was he's looking for a wife, and I'm not that type. Another pro was that he was really funny, which I know that's super cliche, like the unfortunate looking guys, like their personality makes up for it.
They gotta be.
But it's true, and hey,
Woody.
I just want to say I've never said I'm a supermodel. I know I'm cute, but I'm not like super hot. My personality makes up for a lot, and I feel like we vibed a little with that. I'm like, oh, you're getting cuter the more we talk.
Okay.
So then I'm like starting to like this guy, and then I'm having all these conflicting thoughts in my head, like, oh no, I'm not attracted to this guy, am I? And then we kept talking. So yeah, I told him that I didn't want a family, and then I started saying like, I don't want to talk small talk, like, you know.
What was his
let's get
reaction when you
down.
said that? Because as a guy who's like looking for, this will kind of show like just how desperate he is. Like if he says he's looking for a wife and kids, and you say, I'm not looking to have a family, and he still hangs in there. This is a desperate dude.
No, I could tell, like, you know, the glisten in his eyes faded a little bit.
Yeah.
So maybe in his mind he's like, she's not the one.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
But then look at me, you know, maybe I am. No, so that was, he wasn't too happy to hear that. But then I'm like, hey, I don't want to do all this small talk, blah, blah. We're just here to have coffee. Let's get down to it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll tell you, you know, something crazy about me if you tell me something crazy. I told him about my secret marriage that I had,
Okay.
which is part of the reason why I'm not really trying to get married again. And he thought that was wild. And then he insinuated this, but he didn't come out straight and say it. He went to school in Boston apparently, and he got in trouble for peeing in public.
Okay.
Okay.
And apparently out there, when you pee in public, legally you can get put on a list.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, like a sex offender?
Like a
Yeah.
like a sex
Yeah, that
offender.
used to be a thing. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I'm not sure they still do that anymore, but at one point in certain places that was true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
It's
didn't
so
come out and
broad.
say like, hey, I'm on a sex offenders list. But he said he had this big incident in college when he got, in trouble, arrested for public urination.
Now, if that's what it's for, big deal. But
Yeah.
the one thing I'm thinking immediately, just because I'm this guy,
Is that the cover story?
yes, that's
Right.
the cover story.
Oh, I didn't
Like-
even think about that.
Like he's on a sex offenders list for something else.
Right, because if you found out he's on this list,
Yes,
he's
and then that would
preemptively.
be correct.
Yeah, but you can easily, if he's on a list, you can easily look up what it's for.
Really?
It's
Right.
public.
Oh, okay. That's
that
true.
was my next thought. I'm like, the second I get home, I'm about to search the sex registry
Right.
list. I didn't even think about that. I didn't think it was a cover-up just because he seemed so...
Well, man, this is right. Like, it would tell you what it was for.
Yeah, it's
Right.
all public.
But maybe you're just thinking, like, most people aren't going to go through the trouble of looking it up. But
Right.
why would you offer that information if that was the case?
Exactly.
Well,
Right.
he doesn't want you to discover it when you're looking him up. Because everybody looks people.
Okay.
That's true, but also...
And you were sharing wild stories.
Yeah, but you know,
You don't sit
a secret marriage, and then to go like, well, I'm
on the sex offender registry.
and he didn't come out and say that. He just, you know, briefly told the story about public urination. Exactly. So then I'm sitting there like, wait, what? Do I have feelings for this man on a sex offender's list? So cons list there. Pros was he likes dogs. Everyone likes dogs. And I have a huge dog. And then we were probably there maybe like 30, 40 minutes. It wasn't very long. I said I had something to do afterwards. And as we were about to leave, he told me about his vinyl collection. And then I looked him up on Instagram, and his Instagram is just all him like reviewing vinyls.
But yeah, well, he's got in his profile picture on Tinder there, he's holding a vinyl from The Clash.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, which he said is one of his favorite bands. He's like, yeah, it's kind of my thing. I'm trying to start a vinyl business. I saw that you work in entertainment, radio, blah, blah, blah. So then at the very, very end, I'm like, is this guy using me for networking? Almost felt played. But
I've been worried so much about that. I've been worried about the sex offender thing. What's going on there? Like, what's the real story? If that is the real story.
Yeah, and his face.
But in his face.
Yeah,
I'm worried about
Jesus,
she's so vain, Greg.
Well, it's true. So unfortunate.
Well, that's what she
Yeah, but you can doll that guy up. He has bad height. He's super tall.
Yeah.
If you guys would have been there talking to him, he has a great personality and he's very confident. I didn't know how to tell him this, but I'm like, your confidence makes you less ugly. Of course, you can't tell someone that. But I'm sitting there the whole time thinking like, wow.
Maybe not less ugly, but more attractive.
Yeah, how do you
is
tell
the
someone
way.
that?
All right, so
How do you give that?
So
what was that thing on social media, man? It's like it started as a whatever, and now it's a whatever. There was like
you're a 10, bud.
yeah, like so he started as a what, and by the end of the day he was a what.
Oh, good question. He started as a 3. By the end of the date, I would say he's a 7.
Wow.
Which is a big jump.
That is a big jump.
Especially for someone vain like me that likes looks.
Yeah. Well, Morgan, I think that was very nice of you to give that guy a chance.
Well, I think,
But what's the deal? Are you going back in
Yeah,
for more?
which way are you leaning?
I'm not physically attracted to him, so it can never go that far. But I really like him as a person. So I'm.
But don't you think like if you spent more time with them,
You might end up banging him.
Amount of Trulies.
seltzers, you know? Like honestly, if you spend more time, like if that was the case, like I would have never gotten laid, ever. But the more time they spend with me, they're like, oh, this guy's this guy's not, like you said, this guy's not as ugly as I thought.
Right.
You know, but the inside makes up for
Good heart, and he's funny.
makes up for the outside.
And he might be a registered sex offender, right?
But
Not
that,
just for peeing in public.
yeah, but that you can figure out.
Yeah, true. I don't know if I'm going to see him again. Genuinely.
You couldn't power through sex with this guy?
No, I'm really weird about that. Like, I have so much respect for girls that have sugar daddies and can do that, because I have to be really attracted to the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dumb respect.
Dumb respect.
Yeah, they're doing the Lord's work.
Right.
Yeah, having a sugar
So,
daddy.
no, I don't want to lead him on, you know,
Okay.
with just the predicament that I'm in. But I do like this person as a human being.
Well, don't give him the whole like let's be friends thing, 'cause that sucks.
Right. I don't want to be that bad.
I would say just cut.
I would say just
Has
ghost
he
them.
has he messaged you or anything?
He messaged me after, like, an hour afterwards, like, hey, you know, the dumb.
But he knows
cliche.
you're not the one for him either.
I
He
think
has
so.
goals.
I think with the family and the kids,
He has standards.
Yeah, well, not necessarily standards, but definitely has goals.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it opened your eyes a bit.
It did.
Yeah, but one of the things is like if you're not able to get over that whole physical attraction part, like off the bat, thinking that somebody could grow into that. Now the wife and wanting the wife and kids thing, that is definitely the deal breaker of the situation.
sure.
That and like maybe the sex offender thing, depending on how that shakes out.
Right.
But I think it was very nice of you, Morgan, to give that guy a chance.
Thank you.
Because just looking at that picture, if it was Greg, he'd still be on the sidelines.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Greg wouldn't give him a chance.
No.
Look, Greg, take
I
the
just-
Yeah, Greg, just based on that picture on a scale of 1 to 10.
Ugh. Can I see it one more time?
Yeah,
Can you
sure.
bring that up. I want to see it.
Diamond status.
Right, diamond status.
I have more
God.
pictures if you want more options to see.
No, that's what
I
I'm
feel
basically.
like, I feel like a jerk. He's a 1.
A 1. Jeez.
Not my type.
Greg.
Wow.
Sorry.
Either.
Wow.
I was just being honest.
Gotta go. That's very bitchy.
That guy has potential, though. He's like, again, 6'4".
Diamond status.
Diamond status.